Hello children, welcome back to our social class. So today we are going to see a new chapter in political science. Okay, so it is the chapter 4. The title of the chapter is Understanding Laws. Okay, so you're going to learn about what is law and how it is applied. Okay, so first one is what are laws? The system of rules which a particular country or community recognizes as regulating the actions of its members and which it may enforce by the imposition of penalty. Did you understand? So what is it? It is a system of rules, okay, which a country or community regulates for the people to obey. Okay, and if they do not obey, penalties or fine will be imposed. Okay, so I'll read it once again. What are laws? The system of rule which a particular country or community recognizes as regulating the actions of its members and which it may enforce by the imposition of penalties. Okay, now we are going to see, do law apply to all? What is it? Is law equal to all? Okay, so as there should be no arbitrary exercise of power in independent India, therefore the members of Constituent Assembly instituted several provisions in the Constitution that would establish the rule of law. Okay, so as you do not have any arbitrary exercise of power. Okay, so the Constitution defines that everybody has to follow the rules. All persons in independent India are equal before the law. Isn't it? You are all equal before the law. All laws apply equally to all citizens of the country, and no one can be above the law. This means the law cannot discriminate between person on the basis of religion, caste or gender. Okay, so all are equal. All the citizens of our country are equal before the law, and you cannot discriminate them based on any religion, caste or gender. Okay. Next, any crime or violation of law has a specific punishment. Okay, so if you violate any law, you will get a punishment. In ancient India, there were innumerable and overlapping local laws which did not apply equally to all. Okay, so in the previous chapters we learned there were many social unjust practices, isn't it, like sati, untouchability, and that was not equal for everybody. That law was specific to certain people. Okay, so the punishment for the same crime varied depending upon their caste background, with lower caste being more harshly penalized or punished. Okay, so low caste were, because the higher caste were ruling there, so the low caste was given more punishment. Members of the Constituent Assembly were agreed that there should be no arbitrary exercise of power in independent India. There should not be any arbitrary exercise. That is, a single person should not control the country. To establish a law, they instituted several provisions in the Constitution. Okay. The British colonialists introduced the rule of law in India. Okay, so what did they introduce? The rule of law. Historians have disputed this claim as the colonial law was arbitrary. Okay, when they came, they imparted the law and they said the colonial law was arbitrary. The Indian nationalists played a prominent role in the development of the legal sphere. The British law of Sedition Act of 1870. Okay, so the Sedition Act was brought in 1870 and it was a perfect example of the arbitrariness. Okay, so what is this? Under this act, a person protesting or criticizing the British government could be arrested without due trial. Okay, so nobody can ask them any questions. Why did they arrest them? Okay, so without any trial they were arrested and imprisoned. Okay, so that was the Sedition Act. Now, Indian nationalists began protesting and criticizing the arbitrary use of authority by the British. They began fighting for greater equality and wanted to change the idea of law from a set of rules that they were forced to obey to law as including ideas of justice. Okay, they started protesting against the arbitrary rule of British. Okay, that is one man. They decided and they made others to obey them. Okay, so the Indian people needed greater equality. and they wanted to change the idea of these rules. Okay, so by the end of 19th century, the Indian legal profession began emerging and demanded respect in colonial courts by using laws to defend the legal rights of India. Okay, so the Indians started becoming the, what is it, lawmakers. Okay, they started doing the profession of legal advocates, and they started fighting for legal rights of Indians. Now Indian judges began to play a greater role in decision making. Okay, so the Indians were appointed as judges, and they played a greater role in decision making. With the adoption of the constitution, laws for the country began to be made by the representative. Okay, so the representatives started making laws for the country. Every year, representatives pass new laws as well as revise the existing one. So each year, new laws were brought up, isn't it? According to the need of the people, new laws were brought as well as the existing ones were revised according to the changes in the society. Okay, so that's all for today. So we saw what is a law and what is the importance. Do laws apply to all? Okay, thank you children. Take care. Be safe.